Hey, everybody. Still here with Valkyrie Inspirations. Now, I posted a question about what is on your mind. What are you carrying that you feel like you cannot put down? Now, I'm not talking about physically, talking more mentally, emotionally, and just be still and be present for it. What's holding back a lot of things? Is it an old thought? Something that somebody has told you that you still believe? Past mistake where you feel like if I would have just chose it differently, my path would lead me down a better life or a greener life. What pressure or expectations are you holding on to as a person for yourself, for society, for community, for your friends, for your family? But most importantly, what noise are you still carrying on inside that is just creating resistance to letting you grow, bloom, and blossom to something that you can become? What do you do when your mind doesn't shut off? Do you reach out? When we start thinking negative thoughts about I can't do this right now, or this is just overwhelming, or this is just so much that I have to complete it today. But why do you have to complete it today? You can't build a house with old structure. You can't lay a foundation with cracks. You can't build anything when you're still looking at the past you and still judging yourself about what you have not been able to let go of. What can you set down right now that you've been carrying for so long? Is it negative self-doubt that you're not building something that's meaningful? Is it that fear of taking that next step towards something different that could lead you ultimately down a better path? But is it the fear of the unknown that you're dreading? Or is it the fear of failing and not being able to get back up? Why do we carry these things? It's what we built off of. It's what we've adapted. It's what we believe people have told us. It's what we've heard repetitively time and time again. Changed not just the whole scenario. You can't change just the whole scenario overnight. What you can do is change it just by every second. When that 1 second feels like it's not enough, go to every minute. Because every minute that you're still here is every minute that counts. And then build off of that with every hour. And then it'll get easier going. And then eventually it becomes a habit. Positive thoughts, positive thinking, positive role models, positive behaviors, positive attitudes. Yes, it poured today at 4 o'clock this morning. It rained. Thunder, clouds, rain just blasted everywhere. And then a gray sky came out. Not Bob. Bob tried coming out. But that doesn't mean he's not there. There is sunshine wherever we look. There is a light possible wherever you look. It might not be in you right now. It might be in somebody else that you're reaching out for. It might be somebody else that's trying to help you move forward. Someone that's supporting you, cheering you on from the sidelines. We carry so much that we feel like we are responsible. Metaphorically, we feel like we're carrying the world on our shoulders. But what if that world was just a pebble that you were holding in your hand all along, that you could just put down and walk away from? There are things that have, every action has either a positive or negative that goes along with it. You get your rewards of that high dopamine of, yes, this is awesome, this is going forward. And then you get to that low point of, why am I really doing this? Why am I really moving forward? I'm in the trenches. Where am I really going? I got mud on my, but I'm looking forward at my feet. Why are you looking at your feet instead of what's in front of you? The objective is not at your feet. Yes, it starts at the ground. It starts with you. It starts with one simple thing, putting down one simple thought, changing that one negative action, that one, stopping it before it gets to grow into a weed, stopping it before it spirals into some nonsense, some louder noise. Why haven't you put that load down? I felt that way a long time ago. Out of the military, Thought I had to carry the world on my shoulders. I know, baby. I felt like I had to carry the world on my shoulders. I felt like I had to do everything right then and there. I felt like if I didn't get it done, that no one else was going to get it done for me. That I had to prove who I was. And that led me to, I can't accomplish this. I can't do this. I'm not seeing the achievements that I want. I'm just not there. What am I not doing enough of? But the thing is maybe I'm just doing too much. Are you trying to balance your own personal life and your own self-improvement, your own self-reflection, and looking at yourself daily in the mirror and telling yourself, I am good enough, that I am going to improve on something small today? That one little change inside me that's a great positive change will start to feel like something else. It will start to have that dopamine effect of, I love this effect. I love it. I want more of this. I want this more positive change in my life. But with self-improvement and change comes stillness. In order to change, you can't have all that noise going in the back of your mind. You have to quiet it. You have to find what that noise is telling you. What is that negative thought, negative self-judgment, negative thing that random stranger has told you that you're holding on to still? Are you holding on to a revenge, grudge, somebody that did you wrong in the past and you're still holding on to it in the present? Now, I'm starting Valkyrie and Inspirations as a movement. In this movement, I would like for you to just do a 5-minute challenge on yourself. It doesn't have to be loud. You don't have to post it. You don't have to preach what you did. But in order to change, you need to be still. I want you to type in hashtag forged in stillness when you've caught that negative thought and you've placed it. You threw it away because it wasn't part of your load. It was old weight that you're carrying, that it's an old past judgment. It's an old layer of skin, an old shell that we need to take off of to be able to grow, adapt, evolve into something better, someone better than who we were yesterday. The only way we can improve on ourselves daily to move forward is to show up consistently. Even when we have those big wins and we're like, yeah, we're going to show up every day. And then that next big win doesn't come until 5-10 years later. But you're still in that drudge. You're just like, that win's going to come shortly. I know it's going to come. And then that self-doubt starts creeping in. Yeah, you got that one high. You're not going to get another one. That self-doubt, that negative talk, that's what you need to stop spiraling. Because once you stop that, you squish it, you don't plant it, you don't water it. I'm moving forward because I'm doing enough today. Even if you just showed up on the right side today. I'm wearing a wonderful product that I'm working on building. I'm wanting to reach out to everyone possible. People that you know that feel like they cannot just go another minute. You know them. They wear that mask every day. They show up. They smile, that fake smile, and you see that wonderful personality, that persona that they're at them. They're the quiet ones that show up, ones that accomplish and achieve things that they want to impress somebody else. I was one of those people. I wanted to impress everybody. I wanted to be that person that go-to, that gopher. I had no boundaries because I felt like I was a sponge. I had to absorb everything. The world was the ocean, and I was filtering. I was catching everything, but I wasn't filtering everything. I was thanking my thoughts as helping as I grew, but I was just really poisoning myself. I wasn't filtering out the toxins. I wasn't filtering out what my body could not handle. What is your mind telling you that you need to filter out right now? Now, before I leave you tonight, I want this challenge to stick. I want it to be that voice inside you that shows up, that says, I just need to be still, be in the presence, be in my awareness right now. Because when you're forged in stillness is when change happens. That one small step that you took, that one negative thought that you wrote down and you just threw away, that one pebble that you held on to for so long that you felt was a boulder, and you're finally looking at it now and it's just a small pebble. I want to leave you all. I love you all. And remember to stay forged in stillness and to keep growing daily.